Welcome to a new video. Today, we'll be sharing our thoughts on Chapter 1141 of the One Piece manga, which was packed with thrilling events. The liberation of Loki, Zoro's merciless mindset, and the revelation of one of the weaknesses of the Baffle Island. Stay with us as we dive deep into Chapter 1141, titled The Older Women. The chapter begins with an angry Nami expressing her frustration over not finding treasure in the castle. Beside her, Rhodey tries to calm her down as they transport the injured guards from the castle to the village for treatment. Rhodey is worried that the guards might overhear Nami's intentions. Amidst all this, Nami is solely focused on the precious mast she had hoped to find in the castle, showing no concern for Loki, who is about to be freed. Next, we shift to Rebby and Frankie, who discover the Atom Tree. Rebby explains to Frankie that they live on the branches of the Atom Tree, and each branch has its own history. Frankie notices a severed branch, and Rebby explains that the giant Atom Tree, specifically this branch, once held a village called Haugen, which was destroyed by a lightning strike. The burning branch was cut off by the giants to prevent the fire from spreading, revealing that the Baffle Island's weakness is lightning and fire. Will the knights use this in their game and set the island ablaze if the inhabitants don't submit to them? In the western village, where Nami and Rhodey arrive, we see a humorous interaction between Nami and Usopp. Usopp and Jarl express their admiration for Nami, and Usopp comically hits Jarl on the head after Jarl admits he prefers older women when asked by Usopp, adding a touch of humor to the chapter. Meanwhile, Gerd, who noticed Sanji's absence at the party, is seen with Rhodey. She questions him about the guards' injuries, and Rhodey lies, saying he found them in that state while walking around the castle. However, it's clear he's lying, and eventually he confesses everything to her. Now, we move to the shocking events in the world of the dead. We see Luffy and Zoro, with Luffy shocked by Loki's wounds. He decides to unlock his shackles, but the Kairoseki stones weaken his powers, so he asks Zoro for help. Zoro argues with Luffy, saying he hasn't spoken to Loki and doesn't know his intentions yet. The only thing Zoro is sure of is that if Loki goes berserk, it will be a disaster for Baffle Island. Zoro then jumps and strikes Loki's wounds to confirm their severity. Loki, regaining consciousness, asks Zoro, "Who are you, you bastard?" Luffy tells Zoro that Loki has died, but Zoro replies, "If he's dead, then that's his fate." Luffy responds, "You're so cold, Zoro." Eventually, Zoro agrees and suggests to Luffy that they remove the shackles, but keep a single chain on one of his legs to ensure his intentions are clear. Luffy leaves Zoro to watch over Loki and goes to find a doctor for him. Suddenly, a ship falls from the sky. We learn that Rhodey, who had told Gerd everything, had also informed Hadrudin and his crew, who were on their way to stop Luffy. Their ship had been floating in the sky due to the island's clouds, but unfortunately, those clouds disappeared in the world of the dead, causing them to fall. Luckily, Luffy saves them at the last moment using his rubber balloon technique. Despite their warnings, Luffy and Zoro secretly free Loki, keeping only one chain on his leg to ensure the safety of Baffle Island. They confirm Loki's hidden intentions in a terrifying scene that showcases the awe and fear the giants have for Loki. That's everything in this chapter. Honestly, I hope Loki becomes an ally so they can face the Holy Knights together. However, I believe Loki might die because his intentions conflict with Luffy's, unless the author decides to change his character. Don't forget to subscribe to stay updated on the latest One Piece content.